Hey, welcome to Pocket Change. I am Candace Lott. I never know what to do with my hands while talking, so I'll keep them busy while doing laundry. Hang out with me while I ramble on about all kinds of topics and different seasons of life I've experienced. It's going to be loads of fun. Let's get to folding. Hey. Happy whatever day it is in your world that you're listening to this. It is the first week of school for my kiddos. They we have officially have a fifth grader and a 12th, not yet, an 11th grader in our home. That's wild to me. Feels like we were just doing Meet the Teacher for Mackenzie, and I was dropping her off for kindergarten, and her backpack was bigger than her. And now we're, you know, getting ready for the next 2 years, which will be like the two busiest years of her high school career. Just it goes by so fast. And I know people are probably tired of parents saying that, but man, time freaking flies. It flies when you're having fun. It flies whenever you're depressed. It flies. Doesn't matter. It all goes real fast. So we're doing back to school stuff, which means by the time everyone gets home, everyone's exhausted because now we're, back to a little bit more structure than summer has given us because, we actually have to go to bed and we actually have to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning and all the things that come with school. So that, and then we still have our kitchen, still has no cabinets. Still, most of our kitchen is in our dining room, and we are 3 months into this. And hopefully, because we got all the wood and stuff delivered, hopefully we can have one cabinet by the end of this weekend. We'll see. I mean, DIY is not for the faint of heart. It's really not. And it's not for those that have anxiety either. Because let me tell you, the amount of times I've looked in that dining room kitchen and just been so stressed because nothing really has a place for right now. Thanksgiving can't come fast enough to get this sucker done. Anyway, so we have all that going on. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is which one bed? Sorry, I was trying to figure out whose mattress protector this was. That's how I fold mattress protectors. Just roll them up, call it done. These fitted sheets are the devil. What I want to talk to you today is, so I talked about it last time I think, is this book called Atomic Habits. And I'm going to sound so corny, but man, it has really, I don't know, it's like one of those things like you get it and like you can read a book or you can have people tell you this, that, and the other, but until you're like ready to hear it and ready to receive it, it doesn't really hit. And dang, did it hit. So I guess I was ready to receive it, whatever that means. So Atomic Habits by an author of a name. I think he's great. Sure, why not? Anyway, I read this book, super fast read. It's 5 hours long to listen to because I read it, aka Audible. And basically just talks about like it's helping set up for success whenever you're trying to break bad habits and start new ones. So we started this thing, habit trackers here in the house. And y'all, I love it. I adore it. I love being able to check stuff off at the end of the day. Like, I adore it. And I have been working out. I've worked out 15 days in a row. That's exciting. Because, I might have my little Peloton bike and my little tread, and there might be a rower right here. But, just because you have them doesn't mean you use them. So I'm actually like using the equipment that we have minus the rower. I really don't like the rower. I really don't. It does not seem fun. And I feel like every time I go to roll up, my belly just, I don't like the way it feels. It feels too tight. I don't like it. Anyhow, so I've actually been using it 15 days in a row. Excuse me. And I have a 5-week streak on doing workouts in my Peloton app. Hey, that's exciting. So sorry. Oh my gosh. I told you his first week of school. Times are hard. Anyway, so I really am so proud that I've done it. Like, and I've been working out like late in the evening because as much as I would love to say I'd love to wake up early, we already wake up at like 5:30ish. Get ready for school. And honestly, most days I don't have meetings super early. So that's not an issue. But I'm just don't want to do it that early in the morning. And I get so sleepy whenever I work out in the morning. I don't know what it is. I don't know. And I can work out in the evenings and then like chill out for like an hour after my workout and go to sleep just fine. So yeah, been working out 15 days in a row. And I don't mean to brag, but I've been making my bed, getting up in the morning, making my bed like a full grown ass adult for 15 days. I have been drinking more water, not enough water, but more. So that's positive. It's an improvement. I have taken my vitamins probably 8 of those 15 days, so not great there, but trying. And then another one is I've been trying to not drink coffee out and about because it got to the point where every time I went out, I decided that I needed a coffee. Well, once I added up how much I was spending on coffee, I decided, oh, maybe I don't need to do that. And also, I decided, and also our financial advisor helped decide that for me, basically. So, yeah. So I'm trying, so we're eating at home and I'm not drinking coffee out. And it's been, so at the end of the night, I get to go to my little habit tracker and like tick, 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 tick. And it is so fun. I don't, if you're like that, if you like feeling like you've accomplished things and like check and mark things off, then man, you might need to look into this habit tracker nonsense because it's fun. So yeah, this book talks about all these different ways and to improve your current habits. So it's, to me, it was incredibly helpful because, you know, I have a little bit of a addictive personality. So I've been told from my parents and multiple other people. Like whenever I work out every day and I become addicted to it. Whenever I do, I mean, I have a very addictive personality. It's a good thing I never got into the drugs. I think that would have been not a great journey for me. So yeah, so I've read it and now I've been trying to put it into practice, which has been fun because now I've gotten the whole family involved. And I know this is going to be shocking, but my girls actually get up and make the bed. They've made their bed 3 days in a row now. 3 whole days. So, I mean, I'm really just, you know, winning at life over here, making my bed, trying to stay on budget, trying to have a budget and stick to it, working out. So, you know, we'll see how well this goes whenever I go on vacation coming up in a few weeks and we're gone from the house for like 10 days. We'll see if I come back and I'm like, y'all, that was rough. So cross your fingers for me, guys. Cross your fingers. But I wanted to bring up this book because, like, it was something that I know I've struggled with doing stuff like that my whole life. And I really, really, really want my kids to be better than I was. So I've gotten them involved, and Emma likes checking off the boxes. So fun. Like, just seems like a fun little family thing. And we do these family meetings every Sunday night, Sunday morning. It just kind of depends on what's going on and when Mackenzie works and if I have open houses and this, that, and the other. And so we have these family meetings and we go over the schedule, like what's going to happen for the following week ahead. If I need assistance with, kids shuttle for any reason and I need to tag in the other driver, Mackenzie, or tag in Mike and I need him to block off calendar time. And it has been so incredibly helpful because we go through the list. We add everything to the calendar. Everyone has a different color code. Like I write it in on an expo board. We basically go over the next 2 weeks is what we've discovered. Like I have it up I fill out the full calendar, but we only actually verbally talk about the next 2 weeks because I've learned is the, what's the right word? I've learned is the right, is a sweet spot. There we go. Sweet spot for Mike and the girls to recall the important events. So yeah, so we've been doing that, and we've been doing that for a good long bit. And now we've started to add in meal planning. So we talk about what we're going to eat each night. So I'm pretty confident this book didn't do all of it. But if you are like me and feel like you're just aimlessly going through the world and you need some help and some direction to kind of get some habits in place that will make you feel like you did more producing, like not producing, more, you had a little bit more structure to your life, highly recommend this book. You're local, I'll give you my copy. I'll let you have it. And then you just got to gift it to someone else. It's my only request. But it's just such a good reminder. And he had a lot of like deep thoughts in it on like why we do what we do. I don't recall what those were. I just remember my big takeaway was set like mini goals, like attainable goals, like write them out, and then write out the kind of the steps to make those goals happen, which everyone knows that. But anyhow, but hearing it again. And then the thing is, he said, if you miss a day, you miss a day. Don't like be mad about it. Don't whatever. It is just don't miss 2 days. Because if you miss 2 days, you got to start the whole cycle all over again. So far I haven't missed 2 days of anything. And Monday I'm starting 75 hard with a bunch of other realtors in the area. Actually, all across the country, it looks like. Quite a few people in there. So pray for me, because apparently I'm about to start reading a shit ton, which I'm not great at. And I have to to stick to like 75 hard, like as it is. You have to read like an actual paper book and not listen to it. I don't know about y'all. I feel like I fall asleep whenever I'm going to read. So this is going to be a challenge, but I told myself, like, I want to do better. I want to be better. And I want to improve. And I also want to be improved on in my career. Like, I'm still a new agent. So like, yeah, so we're doing like realtor's version of 75 hard, which is not really a real thing. And I think the lady who put it together, she's kind of playing it, doing her own thing with it, which is fine. So we each have so you have, which is 75 hard. You do 2 45-minute workouts. One has to be outdoors. You have to read 10 pages a day. You have to drink a swimming pool amount of water every day. And then you have to stick to a diet. So I've already decided my diet is just going to be selecting better options as opposed to produced options, like picking natural options like fruit, vegetables, things grown, not like jelly bellies. That's my diet. It's not super strict, but that's what I'm going with. And then on top of that, you have to do like 3 or 4 extra realtor tasks every day. So mine are you have to keep a little bloop in your stories have one going like continuously, which isn't hard because if you follow me on social media, I overshare everything. So that's not hard for me. The other thing is you have to post a video, I think once a day, which again, if you're following me, I'm learning how to reel. So, if those bother you, just, unfollow me, whichever you want to do. I'm not your boss. They are a lot hard. I say they're a lot harder, but they are a lot more time consuming than I would have thought. So bless these influencers. Like, this is a full-time job. Anyway, and then on the other one, like it was like dealer's choice. So mine was to have 2 open houses a month because, like I said, I'm a newer agent, so that's where I get my leads and my contacts is open houses, and that's how I get business, which is awesome because this weekend I'm hosting 3 open houses. So it's one of those things like I put it out in the world. This is what I want to do. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. So again, we'll see how I do after go on vacation and come back. But this was just a little PSA. If you are looking for a book and you're into that self-help nonsense like I am, then give Atomic Habits a try. Again, if you're local, I'll totally let you borrow it. I really liked it. And if you are in a corporate world, I do think it has some really good takeaways for if you're like in a leadership position, I do feel like it has some really good takeaways on how to be a better leader and how to make smaller changes that will impact your team as a whole. So I thought those are pretty cool. But yeah, that's my fun story for today. And yeah, that's all I got. And I hope you guys have a rest of the day and yay, pocket change.
Thank you for listening to Pocket Change. You can find me on the internet at candice-lott.com, on Instagram at Candice J. Lott, that's Lott with 2 T's, and on Facebook as Candice Lott. I look forward to meeting you. Have a great day.